Friends, welcome back to our class that is retail management. In today's class, we are going to discuss about how the store design should be there for grabbing the business in our hand. So, our topic is store design. See, as you know, that what the store design will do. That means once the customer enter into the marketplace or in the store yard or in the outlet, so we should have to create the atmosphere in the outlet that the customer should have to feel happy and he should have to make his mindset to purchase the goods what are available in the store. So store design consists of or it is use of strategic floor plans. Plan will be there, what things should have to keep in front, what should have to keep on the high position in different direction at different place, different design, different colors with different smell, different lighting for attracting the customer. And space management, we should have to do space that the customer can uh, walk freely and simultaneously they can exchange their ideas, they can have a comfortable zone where they can fulfill, and it should have to include furniture where the customer can have satisfaction level sitting or utilization of the furniture displays or the fixtures, lighting and signage. So all these things includes store design. Now the store design, the term store design has been variously defined as a plan or a scheme used to denote the end results, particularly the appearance of a design process. That means it is a store design is nothing but it is a plan or a scheme for denoting the end results for creating the output of the store, particularly for the appearance of the design. Whatever the designs will be there, customers should have to make to purchase the product. That means they have to make the mindset of purchasing the goods. Now the design also has been used to denote the outward appearance, not only input, that means not only inside the store but also outside the store also. The design should have to attract the customers. Physical arrangement should be there, that means outward appearance should be there in such a way that people should have to come and purchase. Then physical arrangement should be there of objects involving shapes, layouts, colors, textures, and in sensory dimensions. So retail store design acts on the conscious and subconscious level and as an effect upon the consumer's perceptions of a brand or the retailer. That talks about the brand of the customer and the work of the customer so that they can work and create the atmosphere on it. It means bringing creating the atmosphere in the minds of the customer. On the inside, that means store design includes the architecture elements and finishes on all surfaces such as wall covering, floor coverings, ceilings. There are literally hundreds of details in store design and almost work together to create the desired store ambiences. So these are the main thing we have to take. And coming to the outside, that means exterior, you have a storefront, signage, entrance, which are critical to attracting the passing shoppers and enticing them to enter. That creates the important. Now, the major consideration, that means the store design is nothing but design is developing an appropriate consideration for developing the designs which involves the use of fixtures, furnitures and fixtures. What are the fixtures we are having? It should have design. If you see here in this picture, how the fixtures are there, it should have to attract to the customer. They are used to display merchandise, to help sell it, to guard it, and to provide a storage space for it. They also be attractive and focus customer attention and interest on the merchandise. So if you see here in this picture, it has been mentioned clearly the pictures are there, the lights, how the interior design is good in such a way that the customer will enter, they have to feel comfortable. So and in that they have to purchase those goods which are literally good for them, and they have to make the mindset of purchasing. They have a free flow lightning which is bringing the glimpses towards the product and space protection, safety, security, storing. Everything is designed in its smooth way. Now, without a doubt, that means the effective design, that means it's nothing but the store design, helps to boost customer understanding and enjoyment of the product and the brand itself. That means to enjoy the brand or product, therefore sales can start. So retail design helps to narrate the brand and products to educate consumers about the pieces and ultimately make the items displayed more desirable as a result. That is showing the result the customers is getting attracted here. So you have to take it. If you see here in this picture also how the design, how the product has been designed in such a way that the products you can see how it is by seeing it is we are making our mindset to purchase those goods or we have to go for the shopping. So what is happening here? The retailer or the merchandise will increase his sale. That is important. Now, what are the objectives of store design? We will have store design. That means to guide the customer around the store. Okay, that means the design should be consistent with image and strategy. It is there in upcoming slides. To guide the customer around the store and entice increase purchase, to create balance between sales and shopping space, to create effective merchandising presentation, and use multi-level to provide sense and variety. These are the objectives, and some more objectives are nothing but consistency with retailer's image and strategy. That means the design should be in such a way that it should have to consist with the image and strategy. Okay. To meet the first objective, the retailer managers must define the target customer and then design a store that completes customers' need. Second one is positive influence on consumer satisfaction and purchase behavior. So the design should be positive and influencing the customer behavior, I mean consumer behavior, and it should have to get satisfied from the customer side. So to meet this objective, the influencing that means the retailer or the merchandise should have to influence customer buying decisions. Retailers concentrate on the stair layout and the space planning issues so that the customer can buying decisions can be made up. And imagine a grocery store laid out like a women's specialty store or an art gallery that looked like a tire store. So the grocery stores are organized to facilitate an ordinary or orderly shopping trip and to display as much merchandise as possible. The art is different. You can't store all the pictures like attached to. You have to display it in such a way that it should have to get attracted to the customer for buying behavior. They should have to make that next cost effective. So the design should be considered the cost versus values. That is, uh, any retail decisions. These objectives to be considered the cost associated with each store design element versus the value received in terms of higher sale and sand profits. So, for instance, the free form design found in many boutiques is much more costly than rows of gondolas in a discount store. Then the design should be flexible. It means that it should not have to. That means changes. That means as merchandise changes, so must stores images. So stores planner attempt to design stores with maximum flexibility, meets needs of the disabled. These are the things we have to keep in mind. Now, according to the components of the store, the interior retail store layout has two important components, that is store design and the usage of strategic floor plans and space management including furniture, fixtures, displays, lighting, signage, smell, sounds, musics, all these things will come. So these are the components of store design. Now some extra objectives are there where we were discussing. It's nothing but uh, design should be consistent with image and strategy. Design should be positively influence consumer behavior. It should be, that means the design should be considered cost versus value as we have discussed. Design should be flexible and design should recognize the needs of the disabled. So that is important. It means it's nothing but critical consideration in any store design or redesigning decision in the 1990 Americans with Disability Act ADA. The landmark federal civil rights law protects people with disabilities from discrimination in employment, transportation, public accommodations, telecommunications, and the activities of state and local government. That is the main concern. If you see here in this, the cave marketplace, how it is looking so beautiful and it is attracting. It is the see the lighting, see the furniture and fixtures, see the sound, music, camera, safety, security. It's looking very soft inside. If you see here, all the disabled is there, this transparent is there. So now exteriors, how the exteriors of the store should be there. That means not interior, it's outside. That means place of location. The place should be good. It should have to have an highlighted one. Uh, this means the exterior store design should be includes a place where the store is located. In case the retail store is located in a shopping center or mall, the architecture and the overall look of the mall or center have to be taken into consideration. Then marquee. Second one is marquee. See, the marquee, what is happening? The store marquee and the store frontage also play an important role in influencing the perception of consumers about the store. It is the identification of the retailer or the retail store. It helps the retailer to identify the store and attracts customer. Third one is store entrance. The store entrance should be designed in such a way it should have to encourage the customer into the store. And the major factors to consider are the size of the entrance and the flat entry surface. Then window displays. I mean displays windows. The displays windows are very common features among retailers dealing in garments and gift items. So this feature is very prevalent among retailers in small towns. Next one is door types. See, selecting the type of door is another factor worth considering while planning a store's interiors. There are many types of doors that a retailer can select like regular doors, revolving doors, electrical doors, self-opening doors, push and pull doors, or climate control doors. So door is used to control the physical atmosphere within a space by enclosing it, excluding air drafts so that interiors may be more effectively heated or cooled. Then walkways. Walkways play an important role in the building of a store exterior image. So a wide and rich walkway makes a very unique feature of a store image when compared to narrow and constrained walkway. Next one is size of the building. The size of the building also has an important role. The store atmosphere. The height of the building may either be discussed or non-discussed. So the height of a building is said to be discussed if a portion of the building is below the ground level. The height of the building is said to be non-discussed if all the floors or the whole building is visible to pedestrians from the ground level. Next, awnings. An awning or overhang is a secondary covering attached to the exterior wall of a building. The location of an awning on a building may be above a window or a door or above over the area along a sidewalk. Then colors and materials. Whatever the colors are matching with that store, we have to go for that. Now, coming to the interior store. In the interior store, if you see here, what is an envelope should be there? Means enveloping is the internal structure of the store and provides the environment within which shopping takes place. Then store layout. Already we have discussed that. This is the interior store's work. Then signage. The signage board should be there. Visual merchandising, colors, lighting, smells, and sounds are there. So the lighting, uh, it also plays an important role that the retailers have to come to understand how lighting can greatly enhance store sales. Then the sounds, the smells is believed to be the most closely linked of all the senses to memory and emotions. Like bakeries, coffee shops, popcorn vendors, and movie theaters, especially, I mean, any specialty shops that sell coffee or tobacco often attract customers through the smells that emanate from the product. Like the Walt Disney Company uses a smell of fresh baked cookies on Main Street in the Magic Kingdom to relax customers and provide a feeling of warmth. Sounds. Retailers have piped music such as Mozart into their stores for generation believing that a musical background will create a more relaxing environment and encourage customers to stay longer. So I hope students you have understand the concept. Please mention your roll numbers in the comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.